Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the stream. Give me a sec. Hold on. Okay. All right. I think we're all set now. I had to adjust my mic, and then when I went to adjust it, I accidentally hit this button on the back that changes the mode of how it actually picks up sound. I need it to be one specific mode, and I accidentally changed it off that one. That was fun. And I needed to move it because it's in the way of my light. Like if I move a little further forward, you can see there's more pink over here now. If I move it back, there's less pink because shadow of this is in the way. I don't know how to fix it. So we're just gonna have to deal with it. Apologies for today being an absolute mess. I don't know why we're ever surprised by that as a possibility, but yeah, I'm an absolute mess today. Basically, is what it all boils down to. Um, I what? My words. I decided to be a little cheeky when I was going home from work today. I took one, like, no more than 10 steps out my front door this morning, with the weather as it was. And decided that walking and taking the bus was going to be a bad decision. um, like in order to get to the bus stop from where I am, there's a pretty steep hill. And I knew right away, just walking on the flat sidewalk outside my house, that it was going to be too slippery for me to manage that. Plus, I was starting to get a little close to running late. Wasn't like quite there yet. I probably would have made it okay if I had just gone, but I was at that point where I was like, you know what? It is only $23 to park for the day. And if there was ever a day to do it, this is it. So I did. I parked. And because of that, I had my car with me and I tried to do a whole bunch of extra stuff. I've had a bunch of pillows and a wedge pillow at my office for some time now. This is mostly because I was doing some of my aftercare at work. This has been a kind of back and forth sort of thing. It was realizing one of the reasons why it used to take me so long to do the aftercare was because it was things are just kind of extra swollen in the morning. And so I tried to start doing it at work again, like I did when I had to do it 3 times a day and had to do it in the middle of my workday. I went and decided to start doing it in the late morning at work and working a 9-hour shift instead of an 8-hour shift, in order to manage it. And I haven't been doing it recently. I have been doing that. I've been doing it in the morning here before I go because now I figured out a way to make it all work. But that I still had all those pillows there, and they're my pillows. They belong here. Actually, one of them is my mother's. And they've been kind of taking up space weirdly in my office. I've been on a little bit of a cleaning kick too and a redecorating kick. So I redecorated my office, finally put up the prints that I've had waiting to put up since I moved offices a while ago, and then cleaned those out today. And then when I was on my way home, I was like, there are a couple things that I kind of want to grab at Target, and if I go a little out of my way, I can go right by a Target. So I decided to do that. And then I also wanted to try and get a pair of sweatpants, like 2 more pairs of sweatpants, really. Because I have some pairs that I bought at the beginning of the pandemic, mostly because I realized that I wasn't going to be needing to wear jeans or like real pants for a while, and I just needed something I could slide on and be super comfortable all day and probably go from bed to desk because haha, depression. So I bought a bunch of things, but I did not, like, it was the middle of like lockdowns and everything. It's not like you can try shit on. And I was too lazy to want to return them, so I just stuck with ones that did not fit me properly. Waist-wise, they're fine. Lengthwise, they're way too short. Like, they don't even hit my ankles. It's bad. My mother finally caved. By caved, I mean she was like, I'm done with this. You need to have better sweatpants. Like, which I found a strange thing for her to like focus on, but was fine with it. She bought me a really nice pair of sweatpants over this for Christmas. I looked into getting another 2 pairs of those, but they're like $70 sweatpants, and I was like, haha, no. um, so I decided I was going to try Old Navy and Target when I was on the way there, and I needed to go to Target to pick up some towels. I went and I got the towels. I looked at the sweatpants when I was there, and I don't know why, but like all of the sweatpants were, first of all, not majority cotton, and they weren't soft inside. Like they weren't uncomfortable feeling, but they were like a more athletic kind of fabric. And I was like, I want them to be fuzzy though. Like, don't get me wrong, I understand sweatpants are not built for lounging around in and doing nothing, but I need those. So I got my towels from Target, checked out, went across the street to Old Navy, and again, like two of the different styles of sweatpants they had were wrong. You know, they had the wrong feel on the inside. They weren't fuzzy. So I tried the third one. They were the correct kind of thing. Were exactly what I wanted. They were more expensive than I was hoping to spend, but I was like, you know what, whatever, let's try them on. I tried the medium, and that did not fit around my waist. I tried the large, and that did not fit around my legs, and like they were too short. And then I was like, well, the extra large is probably I'm not gonna swim in that. Way too large for me. But I'm like, all right, let's try it for the length. Worst case scenario, you can just tighten the thing. So I went and tried the extra large, and not only was I swimming in it, but it still wasn't hitting the actual ankle of my legs. So no sweatpants. Then I get home, and I got home around 6 o'clock, so 2 hours before the stream. You think that would have been enough? I have a talent. I can magically make time disappear. All I have to do is open my phone. So yeah, I didn't really start my aftercare regimen until like 6:40, 6:45, something like that, and that was a little late. But I did it, got all the way through. Then I had to hop in the shower real quick. And then I had to do another little bit of aftercare stuff after that for like, this is very, very temporary stuff that I'm doing at the moment. Not going to go into details, don't worry. And by that point, I was like running out of time, and then I hit my computer, and it's like, you need to update Streamlabs. I'm like, okay. So I update Streamlabs, and then as soon as I do that, the pop-up comes up, and it's like, you need to update your video drivers. I'm like, fuck, come on. So I had to do that, and then I had to update the stream description. So here we are at 8:35, still not playing the game. I even set the time to be 8 o'clock in order to not have this problem, so I wasn't going to be late to my own stream. I set it later, say I'm going to start at 8 instead of saying I'm going to start at 7:30 and starting at 8 anyway. Like, you'd think. And the best part of all of this is I still don't have dinner. I was supposed to make pasta, which is not hard to make and doesn't take a lot of time. Thought I was going to be fine making it today, but no, I ran out of time to do fucking everything. So I'm waiting on Grubhub to send me Chinese at some point in the next 15 to 20 minutes. Yeah, a great day. I'm a total fucking mess. The worst part is with the Chinese food is that there was a minimum order for the delivery this time, which was kind of different. Not happy about it because I had to spend like $40 on one meal for myself. And it's like, this is not a nice Chinese place either. Like, it's good, don't get me wrong, but it's like, you know, get your dinner combo kind of place, right? It's not like higher quality. And this still sounds wrong. I'm not trying to bash it. Like, there's different levels, you know? Like, when you want a burger, is, you know, are you getting like Wendy's, or are you getting like, you know, a step above that to be like, I don't know, Five Guys or something like that, you know, where it's like, it's a little nicer. There's a lot more options, a little fresher, but it's still kind of like, it's still fast food. Or are you getting like local burger joint, or are you getting like a steakhouse burger, right? Like, there are different tiers of restaurant, right? And you're all getting the same food regardless, but it's like up here, like Boston Burger Company, right? Like Boston Burger Company knows the fuck they're doing. Those are good goddamn burgers, okay? And they are not cheap either. And you're not gonna put Boston Burger Company in the same realm as Wendy's. Um, or I would say this is more like Five Guys than Wendy's. Wendy's is like, you know, not good either. Um, it's edible, I guess is the best way to put it, but it is fast food. Whereas Five Guys, I mean, I don't think it's edible. I don't like Five Guys. I actually really like Five Guys, but very least, I know it is slightly higher quality food than. We're gonna see if that works. Can you all still hear me? Okay. Hope so. All right. Hello, Luke Perry 124. Welcome, welcome. Ugh. I'm just sitting here bitching about my day before I actually fire up this game. Slowly adjust. So yeah, no. This place that I ordered Chinese from is not. They're not like a really nice place, but they are not bad. Can I dance? Not really. I am not very good at dancing. So no, not really. Oh, a wedding. That's lovely. That's good. That's fun. I'm assuming it's close by if it's tomorrow. Or are you like flying out? Find the game. Lovely. That'll be fun. Well, I hope it'll be fun. All right. Got this going. My phone. Here's the phonular device. Ugh. Be careful with my ears. They're very angry at me. I don't know exactly how it happened, but I managed to forget my aftercare a little bit.
I'm Nancy Drew. This is my center of operations, my desk.
My desk.
Go ahead and poke around. If you want to know the particulars of how I do what I do, take a look at the book titled How to Be a Detective. It's real helpful, especially if you're new to the mystery-solving business. And be sure to check out my scrapbook. I put memorabilia from all my past cases in there. A lot of them were pretty dangerous and at times really scary. But don't say anything about that to my dad, okay? He worries about me enough as it is. And whatever you do, read what's in the file called Case File. That'll tell you all about the mystery I'm about to try to solve. If you think you're ready to dive into that mystery, just click on the note and you'll be on your way.
Hold on, I gotta deal with this. There was a slight emergency at my boyfriend's house. I just want that everyone. I mean, he's typing a response. But at least there's that. Okay. 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 Yeah. All right. He's okay. Fine. Mate. A frozen pizza in the oven with the cardboard. Reason. Forgot about it. Oven was on fire. The timing of this, and we're not so concerned, I would be laughing right now. How someone manages to... Remarkably, short-sighted is not the word I want here. Dumb is a little too light. Like putting a pizza in the oven with the cardboard on. How do you... When you forget about it? Understand. Understand. Alright, I'm going to start playing the game. There's nothing more that I can do from this point in this space. Everyone is fine. Everyone is okay. The house is not on fire. Okay. Okay. Yeah, given the topic of this game, if I were not so concerned, I would be laughing. This is hilariously appropriate. Yet inappropriate? Yeah. All right. So, yeah, this whole thing right here. Yeah, I know. I've just like glossed right over that. Like, how the hell do you? I'm live on stream. Anyway. The time of the year again. Grab your pens, strap on your thinking caps. Clues challenge. Teams of up to 6 may complete feat. Anvil Day's closing ceremony. Leader of the winning team gets to place something in next town time capsule. Ned Nickerson, Bess Marvin, George Fain, and Nancy Drew are all on Team Danger. Got a whole list of clues over here. Look at this. Okay. Not really much narration or anything. Just is
This anagram from the Clues Challenge says I should go check out the thermostat at the old town hall.
Okay, I mean, yeah. It would have been nice if she made us solve it, I guess, but we haven't actually technically started the game, so here we go. The last remaining section of the iron nugget discovered by Ethan Mahoney that was used to create River Heights' first anvil. The anvils. Better.
Who's there? Is that an ice cube? What's happening? Oh no! I've got to get out of here! Come on, open up!
Oh, this is a good start.
Come on, open up! I'd better hurry. I'm trapped. The only way out is through that window.
Good start, Nancy. Good start.
I'm trapped. Time to get out of here. I need to get out of here fast. I'd better hurry.
I don't remember. Oh no. Oh, I died. Yeah, there's actually a thing.
It's locked.
It's locked. Yeah.
I've got time to get out of here.
Okay. Go straight, take a right, take a right, take a right, and then a left.
I need
Straight.
to get out of here fast. I'd better hurry.
Right. Right. Go right, and then a left.
Nancy Drew, what made you decide to burn down the old town hall?
I didn't.
Did you work alone? Who helped you?
What do you mean work alone? I didn't do anything.
Was this politically motivated?
Of course not. I would never.
Back off. No press until we take statements. Please state your name for the record.
Nancy Drew.
Where were you when the fire broke out?
I was locked in the room where the fire started.
What were you doing there?
Someone sent me a note telling me to come here.
Was there anything strange about the way the fire was burning?
The fire spread through the whole building in a matter of seconds.
What was the color of the smoke?
Shit, I can't remember. I don't remember, oh no. I don't remember. Do anyway. Just in case.
I can't remember.
I know, right? It's great.
I'm not sure.
Did you notice anything else out of the ordinary?
There was a snowflake-shaped ice cube on the thermostat.
Did you see anyone else at the scene before emergency crews arrived?
Deirdre Shannon, Alexei Markovic, Tony Scolari, and Brenda Carlton.
Do you believe someone intentionally started the fire? If so, who?
It was whoever sent me the note. I'm not making it up, I promise.
There you have it. A former hero and city icon, rendered speechless. And speechless is the word of the day as onlookers struggle to come to terms with the brazen destruction of the beloved town hall by none other than the girl detective they had once trusted their lives and livelihoods to. Truly a sad day for River Heights. With Heights 9 News, I'm Brenda Carlton. Back to you, Jim.
That's a good start. My food just got here too, so I'm going to quickly pause and take a step to go grab that real quick. BRB. Okay, I'm back. My boyfriend a quick call while I was gone. So just wanted to make sure he's okay, make sure the cat's okay, and everything is fine, and it's all right. Things are a little smoky, but fine. The oven itself didn't catch on fire. The things inside of it did, so it should be fine. Whereas for some reason, no, there's no fire alarm in the kitchen, which I'm pretty sure is legal. So that will hopefully get taken care of in the future. And I again want to kill his roommate. Apparently, he got into the shower and was more concerned of the fact that he was naked and therefore did not want to leave the shower or bathroom while the oven was on fire. By his own fault, no less. So, that's what we're dealing with. Back to the game!
I know. It's lucky that no one else was there.
Did you even see what started the fire?
Yeah, it was really strange. There was a snowflake-shaped ice cube on the thermostat. Hang on, there's someone at the door.
Alright, that's excessive.
Guinness?
My hands are tied here, Nancy.
What are you talking about?
Nancy Drew, you're under arrest for arson in connection with the town hall fire.
Aha!
I had nothing to do with that.
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say or do can and will be held against you in the court of law. You have the right to speak to an attorney.
Bass, aren't you like fucking down the road? Just
Drew, you're free to make a call.
there's only one call we're making then. Our lawyer father.
You've reached the personal line of Carson Drew. Please direct all business matters to the firm switchboard.
Hi, it's Nancy. I'm in jail.
I'm in jail. Oh, shucks.
Please call me as soon as you can. Wait, I don't know if I can even get phone calls in here. I guess I'll keep trying you. When you get this message, don't freak out, okay? You don't need to book the next flight home.
That's a lie, he's going to.
Not yet. I got a note telling me to go to town hall, and when I got there, it just burst into flames. They
As it
think
does.
I did it. I think this might be one of those situations where I can admit that I might need a little help. I guess I better get going now. I'll try you again soon. I should call my friends.
Hello?
Bess, it's Nancy.
Nancy, what's going on? How are you?
All right for now. I'm not going to be able to get out of here until I can prove that I'm not the one who set the fire.
We'll do anything you need to help get you out.
You're the best, Bess. Remember that wiki we were using for the clues challenge?
The program George put on our phones, right?
That wiki.
Right.
Wiki?
Let's all use that to keep in touch. All case information and big clues should show up there.
Good idea.
There's something I need right away.
Just name it.
Nancy, you
The
can't
reason I
get
went
to
the
it.
town hall was because I was led there by
You're
a
in
note.
jail.
I need you guys to find that note and drop it off at the station for me. I think it might have fallen out of my pocket when I escaped the fire.
Consider it done.
Can you keep an eye on the house until I'm out?
Way ahead of you. Since your dad and Hannah are out of town, we thought it would be best if George stayed at your place for the time being.
How's Togo?
Pretty upset. George's mom is taking care of him back at her place.
Oh, good.
Aw, poor puppy.
Thank you so much.
It's nothing. We're all here for you. Anything you need.
Bye.
Talk to you later.
We'll get to the fun part in a minute.
Hello.
George, it's Nancy.
Nancy, what's going on? How are you?
All right, for now. I'm not going to
What
be
does
able to get out of here until I can prove
this
that
look
I'm
like
not
when
the
you
one
get a
who set
call
the
on it?
fire.
We'll do anything you need to help get you out.
Like, is it just an unlisted number, or
Goodbye.
Bye.
does it say, like, police? You know?
Ned, it's Nancy.
Nancy, what's going on? How are you?
All right, for now.
Everyone had the same line. Nancy, what's going on? How are you?
Prove that I'm not the one who set the fire.
We'll do anything you need to help get you out.
We'll do anything you need to help get you out.
See you later.
Goodbye.
Wow. You really wanted to hang up. Alright. Here's where it gets fun. Call Bess again.
Nancy, what's up?
I need you to take over.
Bess reporting for duty.
Shablam! Bessovision. Don't like this phone wallpaper. And we're going to find the town hall. Ah, no. This is a really fucking nice car, just saying. Look. She has, like, I don't know. I want to say, it looks like it's probably like a new Honda Accord coupe or something like that. Right? But she's what, like 18? Okay? As far as I know, she doesn't have a fucking job. That was a really nice car. Hello, darling. Welcome to the stress stream. It's been an interesting time so far. It's about Nancy solving her own arson, the arson case in which she is a suspect, the prime suspect, and is arrested. But the important part is it starts with an arson. And as I was starting the game, my boyfriend texted me to tell me that there was a fire in the oven. So, woo! Everyone's okay. But holy fucking shit.
This is the note that Nancy wants.
I don't think I can go in there. Yeah. This is to say I want to kill his roommate. His roommate put a frozen pizza with the cardboard still on it. Like, he took the wrapper off, but he left the cardboard disc it sits on it, put it in the oven, then got in the shower and forgot about it. So yeah. Apparently they do! Apparently they do! I would like to say that this has nothing to do with the, you know, that this is not a, what's the word I'm looking for? Pattern. There it is. Not a pattern of behavior, but, that would be not true. Where the hell is the police station? You learn this much faster at some point. Meet the police station. Police station. Ah, there it is.
I should call Nancy.
Right, so this is a funny, weird thing, right? When you as Nancy call one of her friends, and tell them you need to take over the case, they will pick up right where you, the player, left them. So the fact that I'm leaving Bess right here means that when I call her as Nancy, she will start here at the police drop box again. But that does mean that you can play as all three friends and leave them standing outside the police station, and technically they are all together. And yeah, Nancy is indeed in holding cell, not really jail. But she is under arrest.
Yes.
Great. If you can put the note in the drop box at the police station, I'll pick it up and take over from there.
I'm passing the case to you.
Nancy Drew taking over.
Listen, I'm just doing my job here, Nancy, but I don't see any need to keep you locked up. If you want to prove your innocence, I'm not gonna stand in your way. This is a police station. Don't let me catch you messing with anything. Get me? Don't let me catch you. One more thing. We've got an evidence board in the station we track cases with. If any compelling evidence were to show up regarding your case, I would consider taking a look.
That answer your question? He is internationally well-known sleuth, so, you know. Police, why is that not here? Yes? Did you not? What? Why is it not? Wait.
This is the case board. Track your case on it. You got enough to pin this on someone else? Push that button and give me a call.
It would have been nice if they had focused on any other suspects.
Classic. Nancy's picture completely blacked out. Can't see it. Okay. Not sure what I'm doing then. Okay.
Snacks. Oh, Hannah, you always know how to cheer me up.
Chocolate. Anna. Tells me very little.
I need to find the password. Maybe it's somewhere around here.
Okay. The password.
There's no card in here.
Hey, daughters.
I'd better not use this phone.
Excuse me. And again. Yeah, I mean, McGinnis may not like Nancy because Nancy takes his thunder, but he understands. She's got the fucking nose, you know? And he also understands that while the evidence looks quite compelling, the likelihood that Nancy Drew actually committed a crime and got caught is very low. I add that little thing at the end. Let's be honest, Nancy has absolutely done crime before. She just is good enough to not get caught. Teriyaki aside, and turning my attention to this very large tub of wonton soup, which looks a little disturbingly yellow. I also have spring rolls, but I did not get any duck sauce with it, which I am a little disappointed. But I think this place charges extra for duck sauce. What's hot? Oh, it's good though.
Nancy, I just got your message.
There we go. What's up,
I'm
Dad?
in jail, so things could be better.
Still?
Still, they're blaming me for the fire at Town Hall.
That doesn't make any sense. Why would they think you'd have anything to do with something like that? Are they treating you okay?
Well, so far.
I'm dropping everything and I'm coming home. Hang tight. I'll be there as soon as I can.
Dad, you don't need to rush home all the way from Australia.
Australia? Jesus Christ. What the fuck are you doing in Australia?
I just need a little help.
You're an American
I
lawyer.
always thought you were very responsible, but this is not something you should try to take on yourself.
I certainly won't.
Like you went on a vacation without your daughter?
That's my girl. I've got a lot of favors to call in, so even though I'm far away right now, I'll be able to help. Right now, I'm going to see if I can't get you out of jail. I'm going to make some calls. Keep me updated.
Will do. Chief McGinnis let me out of the holding cell.
That's great news.
But I can't go home until I find more conclusive proof that it wasn't me who set the fire.
It's a good start. I'm going to keep working to get you out.
And I'm going to keep working on the case.
Nancy, I know I don't have to remind you of this, but be careful. You could land in some serious hot water.
Since a single twin roll.
In any way.
I'll be careful. I promise.
Also, I want soy sauce for this. Which I have, sitting right here, but I don't have anything to put it in to dip with. Because I got the soy sauce to put on the lo mein. I have a lot of food here. Give me a second, Gil. Found it. Oh my god. Ugh. It's one of the downsides about doing aftercare is that it always makes me a little evil. Oh, I just ran over cables. That's fine. That's good. That's okay. Right? That's fine. Those cables aren't important. They aren't, but... Ugh, I always feel like I'm forgetting something.
I need to go.
Whenever I pack for anything, but especially when there's like an event that I'm going to for it, like I'm convinced that I'm going to forget something, and unfortunately, I'm usually right. Voice sauce up in here. This is a good shit too. Masa. Good shit. It's an H Mart that's not that far from here, and I was near it last time I was in Brookline. Oh god. So happy that they put it in there. It used to be Whole Foods. H Mart is much better. Oh my god. Never done spring roll with soy sauce before. That one's new. I don't hate it. Whoa, whoa. That one's new. Okay. So I've called Dad. I have attempted to use the computer and not been able to do it. I have attempted to do something with the evidence board and not been able to do it. Lab report is pending. That's not helpful. there literally anything I can do here, or are we just not? Are we not doing things? Why does that cat have a cheeseburger for a face? Learned. Mental well-being of the police officers in this department are up for question. Kenai has cheeseburger. Oh my god. I was talking about that with my friends this last weekend. Like, what was the context? We were talking about Gen Z, Gen Alpha now. I don't even. No, it's Gen Z. It's Gen Z. It's the younger part of Gen Z that seems to have come up with Skibbity Toilet and stuff like that. And I was talking about how there were a bunch of millennials on TikTok that were trying to figure out what it meant and why they were doing this, and there were like op-eds in like the Washington Post about this shit. And the only thing that I had to say in response was like, we did weird shit when we were like that age too. Does none of you remember 9gag? CanIHasCheeseburger.com? Like, we had a whole bunch of like YouTube poop, fucking YouTube poop. All of the Gary's Mod shit. Like, we made a ton of weird ass memes and still quote them to this day. Like the fucking Charlie the nope, not Charlie the Unicorn. Or was it Charlie the Unicorn? That's right. I mean, the name is Charlie, but I thought it was a horse. And the two others were a unicorn. No, I think it is actually a unicorn. Yeah, Charlie the Unicorn. Don Hertzfeldt, is that the name? The is bleeding guy. That cartoon. We did weird fucking shit. How do I get into the computer? That's what I need to know. None of this is covered in the or not me. What can I do in the police station? Here we go. Hold on. Word, locker, computer. But it doesn't say. How do I get into the computer? Thank you. That's what I fucking wanted. I need to get into the evidence locker. How do I get into the evidence locker? Yeah, see, we quote this shit, like, to this day.
So, you're calling to say you lost the evidence locker key? Oh, that's some great police work there, rookie.
I'd better listen in.
Where'd you see it last? Pancake City? I don't recall Pancake City being part of your beat. Go find that key.
I should send someone to Pancake City to find that key.
Is there a lot of crime in Pancake City? Well, it's good to know.
Yeah, Nancy, this feels a little... not right, but whatever, here we go.
Nancy, what's up?
I found the police investigation board.
It was right outside the
Looks
room.
like we're on the right track so far. They've narrowed everything down to just a few suspects.
Who do they suspect?
Tony from over at Scoop, Alexi from the antique store, Brenda Carlton, and Deirdre. And, of course, me.
Good. We'll keep an eye on all of them. Especially that Nancy Drew. She just sounds guilty.
I need your help finding a key.
All right, what's the story?
I need to get into the evidence locker. Detective Ryan lost his key. I need one of you guys to find it.
Any idea where we should look?
Yes, try checking out Pancake City.
Sure thing.
I'm passing the case to you, Bess.
Time to help Nancy.
Pancake City. Perfect for Bess to go there, because, I mean...
Detective Ryan, I think you said he was going to Mabel Rose's?
Mabel Roses. What the hell is that? Top half. Henley Place. Okay. Evil Roses. There we go. This another restaurant?
Detective Ryan? I think he went to the antique shop.
Antiquing. Oh.
Oh no.
Good job,
How
Bess.
will you be paying for the vase you broke?
I don't know if I can afford it.
I don't like you. You break things.
I'm sorry.
Oh, did you hear that vase? She's sorry that you made the long trek from China to Europe where you survived 2 world wars and countless natural disasters. Only to be unceremoniously kicked to death by some space cadet for no reason! Not that that matters now that you are dead!
I'm sorry. It was an accident. I didn't do that.
Oh, well, if it was an accident, then I'm not mad.
Really?
I thought your generation was supposed to be good with sarcasm. Scram, kid! Give me some space to mourn! Do us both a favor and stay out!
Oh, it's very possible that it could have been a reference. You're absolutely right. Ed?
Okay, so it sounds like Nancy really needs us. We're going to have to work together. Don't forget, we're not alone. Even though Nancy can't get out to help us, she's still working the case. We need to make sure we're getting her the evidence that she needs. If we get stuck, it might be good to check in with Nancy to see how she's doing.
I may have caused an international incident at the antique store.
What happened?
I smashed a vase. It was really embarrassing. You probably shouldn't go back there again.
Oh no. Well, that's okay. We'll be able to handle things at the antique shop.
I still can't believe Town Hall burned down.
I know. Nancy is really lucky she made it out. And there's something else we need to keep in mind. It's possible that whoever set the fire wasn't just trying to frame Nancy. It was possible they wanted her in there when the building was burnt down.
I hope not.
We can't dismiss it as a possibility.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Good job, Ned Lee. Edison. So smart.
Hi.
Aw.
How's the investigation coming?
Hello.
It looks like I'm going to be able to use some of the equipment around here. If I don't get caught, that is.
I don't understand why they won't just let you out.
Since all of the evidence is stacked against me, they want a little proof that I didn't do it.
Still, it doesn't seem fair.
I didn't do it.
I'm with you on that one.
What was it like being in the fire? Were you scared?
Absolutely. It just spread so quickly. Whoever set that fire knew what they were doing.
From everything we've been hearing, you're lucky to be alive.
Until we catch the arsonist, the station might actually be the safest place for me.
That's a little dark. Nancy Drew game. I mean, we had people try to kill Nancy before, I suppose. But, like, usually that's sort of a you found out my thing, now I'm going to kill you kind of deal. This is a lot more premeditated. Delicious. Excuse me.
You take the
I'm gonna have like 2 bites of this lo mein and then basically be done. Alright, so I have to call somebody else who actually can talk to the guy in the antique store. And I forgot, like I was trying to say at this point, can't swap from friend to friend. So Bess can't call George to get George to take over. You have to call Nancy and then have Nancy call George.
I need you
Kinda
to
dumb.
take over. I'm on the case.
Ooh, that chicken's got a bit of a kick to it. Ooh. And George drives a Prius. Fucking nobody.
Salutations.
Did you hear about the fire?
Of course.
What do you know about the old town hall fire?
No more than anyone else.
Well, that's...
Are you
What?
the Alexi from the old stories around here?
That was a long time ago.
I can't believe that's actually you. You were the original kid detective. You should advertise that, put it on your sign or something.
That's not who I am now.
But it's something to be proud of.
Just let it go. It's my past, not yours.
Have you seen
Wait.
Detective Ryan?
The 12-year-old cop. Yeah, he's been here. He left something.
12-year-old cop.
Did he leave it behind to torment me? Possibly not. Is it tormenting me? Yes, it is. Can't figure the blasted thing out. It's on the new arrival shelf.
The new arrival shelf.
What do you think of Bess?
Is she the one who broke my vase?
She thinks you hate her.
I don't hate her, but I do want her to think that. She should have a healthy fear of this place. I have to chase off the clumsy ones or I'll end up on the street.
Shrewd, okay.
Goodbye.
Good day.
I don't hate her. I just need her to think that I hate her.
Detective Ryan brought in something pretty strange. There's a key under there.
Fuck is this?
I won!
Nailed
I
it.
bet this is what Nancy was
Fucking
looking
nailed it.
for. Hello.
Hello.
Will you help us let the town know that Nancy's innocent?
I'm not fully convinced that's true. Plus, that's not how things work.
But she is innocent.
Then why is she in jail?
Because she's been framed.
I've been working the crime beat here for a while, so I can safely say that people claim they've been framed all of the time. So far, not one has been able to prove it.
That's why we need your help.
I do the news, not charity. Plus, this is a good story. A heroine falls from grace, a once grateful town turns its back. The final clue is found. Listen to how good that is. I don't even have to try to make the story interesting.
Aren't you worried about seeing justice done?
No, I'm a reporter. If people cared about seeing justice done, I'd report on it. But they don't, so I don't.
Very transactional, isn't it?
What do you think of Nancy?
On the record or off the record?
Just honestly.
So off the record then. I think she's in big trouble and way, way out of her depth.
No reason for you on the record, off the record.
Well, gosh, she's just another example of what makes this town so special.
She's way out of her depth. Do you know? Just got back from being hired as a private detective.
Can you tell me what happened at the fire?
Are you asking me for my statement?
Yes.
I already gave that to the police.
I'd just like to hear it from you. We're asking everyone.
Oh, good luck with that. Now, let's get to brass tacks. What's the real story with Nancy Drew?
She's not guilty.
It's not up to me to decide innocence or guilt. It's up to the public.
Actually, it's up to the courts.
Actually.
That's true. But the court of public opinion makes its verdict before the actual courts can even schedule a hearing.
You walked right into
Guess
that
which one matters more?
Were you writing a story about the fire?
Writing? Yes, I was writing a story and broadcasting and webcasting and macro and micro blogging. I own this story.
Are you going to continue reporting on the fire?
If I didn't, I wouldn't be doing my job. The fire is the biggest thing to happen here since Old Man Crowley's will was found.
Good. I need your help.
Ironic.
I need to know everything you know.
In my line of work, you have to work for the answers. If you want
Old Man Crowley's will was found in 1930s
I don't like the sound of
Titusville.
that.
As my dad always used to say, what are you gonna
Secret
do?
of the Old
Cry
Clock.
about it? You ready to do this or what?
Sure.
All right, do your worst.
Who would want to see the old town hall burned down?
Don't know, don't care. Has Nancy always been interested in starting fires, or is that a recent development?
You didn't answer my question.
So you're reluctant to say. Probably not a recent thing then. Tell me about Nancy's dark side.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about Nancy. Okay, my turn.
Wait, you didn't let me ask a question.
Yes, I did. You asked me what I was talking about, and I said Nancy. Speaking of Nancy, is it true that she's been known to skirt the law when she's on a case?
No.
So then she just flagrantly breaks the law. Good to know.
Stop, that's not what I said. I don't want to be interviewed. I just need to find out what's going on with Nancy.
Okay, all right. I'll put the kid gloves back on. Everyone in this town is so shy. I'd kill for a little
There's a jumpsuit orange.
and ready for the big time, and I get nothing here.
So
Honey, I have a great job opportunity.
Yep. Believe it or not, this
At a place
backwater
called
bird
Fox
doesn't cut it
News.
for me.
They love that style of journalism.
You didn't treat us fairly in the articles you wrote.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I change what you said?
No, you took what was said out of context.
It seems that way, but trust me, it's not what happened. It's common for subjects to be nervous and forget what they've said. You can't blame me for that. You'll get better. Anytime you want to practice, let me know. We could talk about Nancy.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah, again, Fox News. With big scare quotes around the word reporter. Drop it in the box. Boop. See?
Hello?
It's your turn.
I'll take it from here. Looks like I need a
And
key.
this one. Look.
I'd better find a way to listen to this.
Each row and column must have one number and only one selected. Can't use it. It's fun.
All right, my phone.
Not going to talk about the fact that we, but okay. Aha! Okay, I see this. I see this. So, like, if I were to do boop and boop, okay, then can't do another purple. Purple's not. Nailed it. What do we
I better
got?
see what evidence the police have.
All right. Titian hair. Come on. Don't. Fuck calls it Titian. Year 2011 when this was done. Who the fuck calls it Titian? $150,000 bail. Shit.
They seized gasoline. I need to find out what was really used to start the fire. It looks like the alarm wasn't working at the time of the fire. I need to find out why.
All right, we got some stuff to work on here. Let's go break into the computer. Starting to make progress. All right, so I have to use 1 in each row. Cannot use the same number twice. Row and column must have 1 and only 1. And you have to use 1, 2, 3, 4, twice, etc.
Got it.
That works. Ticket shark, okay. Double. Tickets, prints. That doesn't matter. Nothing in the recycle bin. Nothing in the thingy, so. I think we have to move on.
That's done.
Can you imagine if it actually like vibrated when you had it?
The case report says that the town hall alarm was tampered with. Can you check it out?
Yes, we'll get right on it.
I need a sample from town hall to test for accelerants.
Okay, how do I do that?
You'll need to find a clean, all-glass container with a lid. It needs to be small enough to fit in the chromatograph. You're on your own for that, but I bet you can find it if you look around.
All right, check. Then, as for the sample...
Try to get a sample as close to the point of origin as possible.
Point of origin?
You know, where the fire started, right near the thermostat.
The one and only thermostat in the whole building.
I need you to take over.
Bess, reporting for duty.
Hey there. Didn't expect to see you here. I thought you'd be jailing it up with that firebug friend of yours. Shouldn't you be baking her a cake with a saw in it or something?
Hi, Dee Dee.
Deirdre. I know it's got that tricky second syllable, but I figured it out by age 2. Don't give up. You'll get there.
I think you look like a Dee Dee.
And I think you look like you got dressed in the dark. If you want to talk to me, and let's face it, most people do, don't call me Dee Dee.
What do you think of Brenda?
Seeing her makes me want to invest in hair salons and plastic surgery.
So, you're not a member of her fan club?
Oh, I'm a huge fan of the whole Heights 9 news team. When news breaks, who will be boring about it? Ugh, I just sort of hate her.
Why?
She's just always so chipper. I hate it. Write down in your notebook that I hate that.
Anything else?
My dad made her hit list a year back. She just makes stuff up. She dresses up and does hidden camera stings in these ridiculous outfits. Hey, didn't
Interesting.
she dress up as Nancy once?
Watch streak reached. That's new.
That's not normal behavior there.
Where were you during the fire?
Are you investigating me? That's so cute. You were just priceless.
I know you don't mean that as a compliment, but I'm taking it.
That's it? No follow-up? What is this? Good cop, no other cop?
You're going to have to tell us what happened eventually.
Or what? You can't make me do or say anything. I know my rights.
I know my rights.
Hated the old town hall?
You guys just don't stop, do you? I did not start the fire.
Yeah, we're not gonna stop.
Bye.
Well, hey there, kid. How are you holding up?
I'm okay.
Sorry to hear about your friend. Never expected something like that from her. This must have been pretty rough on you.
She didn't do it, really. You've got to believe me.
Bess, I believe you. I believe that's what you think. We never know what someone is capable of until it's too late.
She's innocent. Really innocent.
All right. I wasn't trying to upset you, Bess, I promise. You're very protective of your friends, and that's a good thing. She's got a lot of evidence stacking up against her right now. You can't deny that.
What do you know about Nancy Drew's arrest?
It's sad for her and for this town. A lot of people put their faith and trust in Nancy, and she's really let a lot of people down.
But she didn't do anything.
It's not up to me to decide that. I just know what I've seen. I know that the police force here doesn't take anything lightly. If they've made a decision, I have to stand by it. Oh, excuse me, I have to go get this delivery.
I mean, just a little peek behind the counter, no big deal, right? Little.
Why would Tony have these?
Interesting.
This is just like what Nancy saw at the fire.
Interesting. Curious. City Council, alright. Paint Finer.
I need to find the right tools to open this lock.
What if I wanted ice cream? What do I do about the fact that I want ice cream? Alright, lots of evidence. Ooh. Oh, okay. I know this one. It's not the. Excuse me. Boop. I don't know why it took me way too long to realize that that was the letter, that was the word is. Like, wow. Wow. What is this then here? It. Him. Slowly getting rid of some things. E. Probably shouldn't. Okay. What's up for suspect? Suspect. Yeah, okay. I don't know why I'm doing this, but we are doing it. So, probably 2 down here. Then go person I blank first I blank the person I if person I it's a should. Okay. Person I think is the person I blank the least is the person I should suspect. Okay. I suspect the least. I should suspect the most. There we go. Didn't I then go back to suspecting the least? That's success.
Hello.
Why do you have paint supplies here?
It is a never-ending battle to keep this place up. I get a lot of traffic in this shop, and I am constantly fussing and fixing up this place. It never ends.
Are you running for a new term?
Yes.
How's that coming?
It gets harder every election cycle. People will do anything for money or exposure. You have to play hardball to stay alive out there.
I thought you'd be a little more concerned about Nancy's arrest.
I know this is hard for you. I do. You brighten up my shop when you drop in, Bess. I hate to see you so upset. Of course I care, but what can I do?
What's the story with the snowflake ice cubes?
They're the cutest. Deirdre sent me to the novelty shop, and when I saw them, I just about died. I said, Tony, you get those and you put them in your shop. Don't think twice.
Can you get them in any other shops around here?
Nope. Only right here.
Suspicious!
I know the case against Nancy looks pretty strong, but I consider you a friend. Maybe you could help?
You're a good friend, Bess. Just make sure you're not sticking your neck out for someone who doesn't deserve your trust.
Where were you during the fire?
I really shouldn't be talking about this. Okay, this off the record?
Yes.
I was out canvassing the area, planting signs, shaking hands, the whole thing, you know? And suddenly, I see smoke and run to check it out. When I get there, the whole town hall is lit up, just like out of Hollywood or something. Unbelievable. That's where my first job was, you know?
You worked in Hollywood? That's awesome!
No, I worked in that building. That was a billion years ago. Oh, would you believe that back then I shared an office with Tommy Lindenson? He's city council upstate now. Such a cutie.
Okay.
Most of the good-looking ones are dumb as a big box of stupid, but not him.
Big box of stupid.
On my work when he was
Generally called box of rocks, but okay.
Listen to me. You don't care about that. The fire. That's what we're talking about.
Right.
I called it in, and then I waited for the fire department to show up. that's the end of that.
Who did you see at the fire?
I saw Nancy, but you knew that. Saw Alexei, too.
Lid. I don't know where the lid went.
Do you think Alexei would have started the fire?
Between you
Yeah, I don't know why there's the on the record, on the off the record thing here going.
What's that mean?
We aren't talking about reporters here.
Talk about it. Sorry, Bess.
Another order of ice cream?
Sure.
Oh, what do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Berry cherry. Oh, that looks delicious.
Mmm. So good.
Now I want it. I have peach. No, because, you know, you finish one and you have some more. Proper way to do ice cream, as far as I'm concerned. Now I want ice cream, and I happen to have a thing of Ben & Jerry's. I'm excited about that. Nancy.
Hello?
So Deirdre's gonna be about as helpful as George at picking out the latest fall fashions. I say we throw Ned at the problem.
You might be right. I'll talk to him.
I need help opening a locked file cabinet at Scoop.
I've got my lock-picking kit here. I'll leave it in the drop box for you.
I can't find a container to store a sample in.
There has to be one somewhere around. Maybe there's something in Alexei's shop.
We found Tulane in Tony's store.
Excellent work. Tony is starting to look like a promising suspect.
What do you think of Deirdre?
I definitely don't trust her, but I don't know what her motive would be for burning down Town Hall.
Do you think Deirdre could really be behind the fire?
We can't discount her. She's been trying to bring me down for years.
I'm passing the case to you.
I'm on the case.
He has been trying to get her for years. Katie bitch. Evidence forward. Name's over there. She has this face cube for any moment. Lock picking cube. Still haven't listened.
Please state your name for the record.
Nancy Drew.
Where were you when the fire broke out?
I was locked in the room where the fire started.
What were you doing there?
Someone sent me a note telling me to come here.
Was there anything strange about the way the fire was burning?
The fire spread through the whole building in a matter of seconds.
What was the color of the smoke?
I'm not sure.
Did you notice anything else out of the ordinary?
There was a snowflake-shaped ice cube on the thermostat.
Did you see anyone else at the scene before emergency crews arrived?
Deirdre Shannon, Alexei Markovic, Tony Scolari, and Brenda Carlton.
Do you believe someone intentionally started the fire? If so, who?
It was whoever sent me the note.
Okay. What we said.
State your name for the record.
Deirdre Shannon.
Where were you during the fire?
On the side lawn.
What were you doing in the area at that time?
I was out jogging.
Did you notice anything strange about the way the fire was burning?
The strangest part
Jogging
was
in a
that the
cardigan.
building was on fire.
What color smoke did you see?
I don't know. Smoke-colored smoke?
Did you notice
So
anything else out of the ordinary?
Yes. It took a very long time for the fire department to arrive.
Do you really want to start down that path with me, Shannon? Because I don't think you do. Did you see anyone else at the scene before emergency crews arrived?
No, I don't think I did.
Do you believe someone intentionally started the fire? If so, who?
I thought you had that part all figured out.
Please state your name for the record.
Antonia Scolari.
Where were you when the fire broke out?
On the side lawn.
What were you doing there?
Canvassing the area. It's election season, which reminds me. Let's chat when you're done here.
What was the color of the smoke?
Is this the thing I need to know? Couldn't really tell. I can tell you that it did not smell great.
Did you notice anything else out of the ordinary?
For an old abandoned town hall, there sure seemed to be a lot of folks hanging around.
Did you see anyone else at the scene before emergency crews arrived?
Yes. Brenda Carlton, Nancy Drew, Alexi too. And it's not the first time I've seen him creeping around that area.
Did you believe someone intentionally?
I know, right? No, on the record, off the record, what's this?
Whoever it was is going to pay. I'll see to it personally.
Ominous.
State your name for the record.
Brenda Carlton, Heights 9 reporter.
Where were you when the fire broke out?
I was working that beat, so I was in the neighborhood.
What were you doing there?
Working? I already said that.
Was there anything strange about the way the fire was burning?
I've covered a lot of fires, and they all look different. I wish I could tell you more. The main takeaway here is that thankfully no one was inside at the time.
What was the color of the smoke?
That I know. It was a nice, thick, almost supple gray. It really popped nicely with the light setup I was using. Usually you see thin black strands that are hard to pick up on camera. This was nice. Really looked sharp.
Did you notice anything else out of the ordinary?
Yes, Nancy Drew exited the building while it was burning.
Did you see anyone else at the scene before emergency crews arrived?
Yes, Nancy, of course. The Shannon girl was there. Councilwoman Scolari and Alexi, the owner of the antique store, were there as well.
Do you believe someone intentionally started the fire? Who?
In my line of work, we're not allowed to jump to conclusions. But when Nancy Drew strolls out of a burning building looking guilty, I'd say you got your answer.
She crawled. She was crying. No, luckily no one was inside except for Nancy. She was not rolling out looking guilty. She was crawling out looking like she hadn't had a breath of fresh oxygen in the last 5 minutes. Like, guilty, apparently?
State your name for the record.
Alexei Markovic.
Where were you when the fire broke out?
I was out for a walk in the area.
What made you go for a walk?
It was a nice night. Do I need any more of a reason?
Was there anything strange about the way the fire was burning?
Well, the whole thing was strange. That fire shouldn't have taken hold. The sprinkler system should have kicked in and doused it.
What color smoke did you see?
Black.
Did you notice anything else out of the ordinary?
Such as what? The entire vent was strange by nature.
Who else did you see at the fire?
I saw some people. I don't know. There was a lot going on. It was hard to focus.
Do you have reason to believe that someone would have started the fire on purpose?
Absolutely not. That building is the heart of this town. There isn't one person in this town cruel or reckless enough to destroy it.
Okay, well, that's, no. I think we have to give this to somebody. Yes! Elizabeth Marvin.
Hi, Nancy.
I need you to take over.
Time to help Nancy.
Okay, maybe I lied when I said that they always go back to the spot. Misremembered that. A quick stop over in the Drew home. By the way, we get to see Nancy's house. This is her house. Remember how Nancy is actually fucking rich? Like, it's really not pointed out very often, but it should be more often. Nancy has money. Upstairs, there's this fucking reading nook. Like, Jesus Christ. Again, money. Antiquities exhibit declared a fraud. Traveling archaeology exhibit, Antiquities of the Ancient World, proven by none other than River Heights' own Nancy Drew to be an elaborate hoax. Exhibit grossed more than $50 million worldwide, recently closed its doors of the authenticity of the artifact. Good work called in question. Cannot quiet, national and international law enforcement, blah, blah, blah. Investigators confirmed the exhibit organizers were aware the majority of the artifacts were in fact counterfeit. The elaborately recreated artifacts have toured the globe multiple times, fooling over 100,000 ticket holders. We managed to raise $50 million after 100,000 people? Like... I mean, it says over 100,000 ticket holders, but even with just 100,000, that's $500 a ticket. What was this? Okay. Artifacts were a little too perfect. In addition to that, the organizers didn't seem at all concerned when a large statue was accidentally broken. Okay. Gonna fan service stuff, which is cute, but this is Nancy's room. In fact, and here's my desk, you know. How to Be a Detective book isn't here. Okay. I'm gonna take a picture of this. I was able to literally scan it. How perfect. I love cell phones. In 2011, what phone did I have? Fingerprint dusting kit?
What are they doing here?
I know. A case. Arson. Okay. Those are all words. This is her bedroom. I want to remind you again that this bedroom is in where she sleeps. She's got an ensuite bathroom or a walk-in closet, I'm not sure, but one of those two. Where's Carson's house? Alright, let's break in.
Hi, welcome. What can I get for you?
Do you know anything about Brenda and Nancy?
I don't have to tell you, there's a lot of animosity on Brenda's end. Between you and me, Brenda's still furious about the Antiquities of the Ancient World special.
The traveling exhibit that Nancy found out was full of fakes?
That's the one. Brenda broke the story herself. Word is, she had negotiated a special with one of the cable channels. But when Nancy broke the story, the cable people killed her special. Brenda went full out ballistic when she heard. I don't know if this is true or not. They say one of the Heights 9 news interns went home that day with a broken arm.
What?
That's fucking Christ.
One thing I know, she hates Nancy. Big time.
Why did you close the shop yesterday?
Oh, Bess, it's not good. It's just me. I had to let the staff go.
I'm sure it'll pick up.
Thanks, Bess. I hope you're right.
I will personally fill your cash register if you just give me chocolate ice cream.
I guess I could have one more bowl.
Fine. Anything on here that's actually interesting to point out? Not really. There's a place called Starwares. That's kind of funny. Yes. Okay. No, I don't actually know.
Hello, how can I help you?
Another order of ice cream?
Of course!
Why not more?
I guess I could have one more bowl.
So excited. Okay.
So good.
On back to this is so good, so.
I guess I could have one more bowl. I guess I could have one more bowl.
Huh.
So good.
Not noticing anything.
Love ice cream.
Same. Well, I have to wait to get the thing to have it again, the delivery. It was a lot of ice cream, I know, right? Yeah, I was thinking because she might have had something on there too, but yeah, she just did not seem to care. She was like, whatever. Have some more. Like, you know what? Yeah. Go, girl. There we go. Pick the lock.
Kit will help. It's locked. Huh. I sound just like Nancy.
It's locked. Huh.
Can't
Like
see
Nancy.
inside. I need to figure out how to crack this kind of lock.
Okay, this is where I get to pull out my phone. Look at the picture that I just did. All right, identify object to open, then find object's lockpick rules below. Place all 4 picks first, then manipulate picks in order as instructed, beginning with the shaded letter. I have no way. Wait, that says school locker. Filing cabinet. There we go. Okay, so here we go. Filing cabinet is... Oh. Starts with yellow, then. Blue. Green. Start with red. Red. Blue. Yellow. Red. Blue. Yellow. Green. Red. Green. Blue. Green. Repeat. Red. Blue. Yellow. Red. Blue. Yellow. Green. Red. Green. Blue. Green. Red. Blue. Yellow. Red. Blue. Yellow. Red. Green. Blue. Green. Okay. We're doing wrong. Oh. Green. Blue. Green. Well, I don't like you, so that's fun.
The lockpicking kit will help.
You know? Yeah, I already did that. You place all 4 picks. Or you have to go in the order you. Right, yep, already did that. Red. Oh! I missed something. Every second one. Okay. Every second. Okay, so in reality, we start with red, blue, yellow, red, blue, yellow, green, red, green, blue, green. Red, blue, yellow, red, blue, yellow, green, red, green, blue.
Oh yeah.
Nice. Okay.
What's Tony doing with
R17.
town hall plans? I should make sure Nancy knows about this.
Demolition and development. Okay. The Heights Development LLC. 7-story mixed use complex. Oh. Okay. That is. Increase. So pending litigation. For Davis, South Planning Commission. Well, that's 6 stories there. That's okay.
I can't believe that this is what Tony thinks of Nancy.
An incomplete list of criminal activities that involve Nancy Drew or those associated with her detective operation. Miss Drew's unsanctioned activities are unnecessarily dangerous, do not serve the public interest. Miss Drew's actions have continuously resulted in large city funds expenditures and drastic drops in public approval. River Heights Police Department is fully capable of managing crime in the city and has proved it can do so quietly and efficiently. Now is the time to send a clear message that the city's tolerance for Miss Drew and her cohorts is quickly reaching an end. Okay, here we go. What do we got? Amateur sleuth foils thief, copyright and patent thief, investigation of county court system. March to jail, musician. Oh, fuck.
Oh no!
Oh no! Why can't I read these things? It's annoying that you can't read these things. Do I have to do the whole thing again?
The lockpicking kit will help.
Ugh.
It's locked. Huh. I sound just like Nancy.
Huh. Huh. I'm just like Nancy. Dude, start with the top.
Can't
Red,
see inside.
blue, yellow,
Figure
red,
out how to crack
blue,
this kind of-
yellow, green, red, green, blue, green, red, blue, yellow, red, blue, yellow, green, red, green, blue.
Oh yeah! I can't believe
Hold on.
that this is what Tony thinks of Nancy.
All right. Can I read these from behind? Or take a picture and then read it that way, maybe. All right, what do we got? Let's see here. So the news headlines were, let's see, March to jail, musician declared a fraud, theft of music written by a different musician, public apology for lack of police response. Opera star avoids a deadly role, abandoned daughter seeking revenge against a Tosca star. Renovations to theater, including increased security measures, crime rate exposed at Able Marks, stolen goods sold on black market. Is there anything, annual tradition saved by girls to Nutcracker? Okay. They're not actually as fun as I thought they would be. Yeah, I was hoping they would relate to her past cases. They didn't. Wait,
What's Tony doing with town
I had to
hall
look at these.
plans?
Forgot about that.
I should make sure Nancy knows about this.
Come on. Quick! Back to Nancy. Do I have anything? Do you have Nancy? No, I don't.
I can't use my phone here.
I can use my phone in here when What's-Her-Face is standing right next to me. No big deal.
It looks like Tony was holding a major grudge against you.
I figured as much. She's never been exactly friendly. Once I get out of here, I'm going to see how serious this grudge is.
We found some of Tony's files. I think she wanted to develop the town.
Does everyone hate Nancy?
So there's a chance that she could have wanted the town hall to burn down. I'm going to see if my dad can help us out with this.
How are you holding up?
It's not great in here, but I suppose it could be worse. If it weren't for you, this would be the worst experience of my entire life. And I get knocked unconscious and thrown into a dungeon every other week.
Nancy, you might want to get yourself checked for some brain damage. Just saying, that sounds pretty bad. Like, I get knocked unconscious and put into a thing every other week. Like, that's not good, Nancy.
Hello?
We found a list that Tony's been keeping. She thinks I make city council look bad when I crack a case.
Well, you do.
Dad!
But that's their fault, not yours. Keep an eye on Tony. I've never trusted her.
Do you know anything about Tony's development deals?
Offhand, not much. What do you need?
My friends found some paperwork of Tony's. It's starting to look like she might stand to profit from Town Hall being demolished.
Let me look into that. Give me a call back in a bit.
Alright, I thought you were gonna finish talk about. No. Well, let's secret plans for Old Town Hall. That's not good for you, Tony Scolari. Alright, George.
Hi.
Your turn to take over.
I'm on the case.
Just gonna do this ahead of time. Get this done away. And head to the antique store.
Hello?
Have you met Deirdre?
Don't know her. Know the family enough to know that I've got no interest in meeting her.
Why is that?
Her parents are dull and unimaginative. They only care about money. What are the chances that they're going to have a non-tedious, non-awful daughter?
What do you know about Tony?
Well, she's on the city council, so she's either corrupt or deeply immersed in the corrupting process.
Not everyone in politics is corrupt.
Seriously? Where's your youthful cynicism? Yes, all politicians are corrupt.
Oh.
Why do you distrust politicians?
Because they don't care about people like you and me. When they're running for office, we're just votes to buy. Once they're elected, we're just collateral damage for whatever or whomever's buying them off.
Such cynicism for a small
She was in here pestering me earlier today, too. Are you all taking turns or something? Send the next guy in with a sandwich, would you?
What did Brenda ask while she was here?
I don't like it when people ask me questions. Right now, you are pestering me with questions about previous questions that I was pestered with earlier. It's just recursive and rude, and now I have a headache.
You're not a very chipper person. Why is that?
I once was.
Why aren't you happy?
Oh, yeah. I had a lot of fun in life. I had friends. I met the girl I was going to spend the rest of my life with.
Okay, then what happened?
What do you care? You some sort of tourist in other people's misery?
No, it's just, this shop is pretty cool. It seems like you'd be happy to run something like this instead of grumpy.
You'd think that. I was happy, but one time, just once, I tried to speak truth to power, and man, if I didn't pay the price.
What does that mean?
It means my life has been a cruel joke. Try as you might, it's hard not to let that influence your general mood.
What happened to end your career?
Well, when you make it your business to tell the truth, you make a lot of people mad. That's what happened to me. I was 20. I'd been around the block a few times, been working my own cases for 10 years at that point. I'd seen it all. I'd been kidnapped, knocked out, hexed, cursed, locked up in a trunk, you name it. But I always nabbed the baddies. Always. That is until I turned in J.P. Bennington for cheating his way into City Hall. The Bennington family was very powerful in those days. Still is. In fact, Tony's brother-in-law is a Bennington.
What happened?
He accused me of stealing one of his father's priceless antiques, this ancient magnifying glass that was supposedly used in the drafting of the town charter. Supposedly belonged to one of the town's founding fathers.
Why didn't you just say you were innocent?
Ooh, that's a really good idea. I did. In hundreds of ways, to anyone who would listen. It didn't matter.
That's not fair.
No, it isn't. My life was just beginning. Then in a blink, I was cut off at the knees. No one trusted me, no more cases. I lost everything. I wanted to see the world. I was going to. Then, just like that, he took that from me. Now I try to bring a little of the world to me when I can. But look around. This isn't enough.
What happened to Bennington?
He slandered me in the press, and people forgot about how crooked he was. He got into City Hall. His career took off, he became a judge, and moved on to the big time. Bye-bye, River Heights.
Goodbye.
Until next time.
Fascinating. Okay. That was a lot of exposition that we got there.
I need to find a way to get Alexi to leave.
Hello? Fire security?
This would work perfectly for collecting a sample.
Hello?
What's the story with this alarm key?
I have never seen that in my life.
I found it right here.
I don't know how it got there. I had nothing to do with this fire. Nothing. I'm not going through this again with you people. Once is enough.
What do you mean?
After all I've gone through, you want to hang me out to dry again. Well, it's not going to happen. You got it? Get out of my store.
What? Why?
I said leave.
So crotchety.
Leave me alone.
So crotchety. Crotchet. Hey, we got some evidence? Oh, let's go get the sample. I'm supposed to do that, so let's go do it.
It's too high.
Very quietly.
Oh, wow, this looks bad. I'm glad Nancy could make it out. The alarm's been turned off. I'd better tell Nancy. I need to find the point of origin.
I wonder where that could be.
That must be the point of origin. I should take a sample.
And no one saw anything. I gotta bring that up. Police aren't very good at their jobs of fucking anything. Let's be honest. But is that a surprise? Nancy!
The fire alarm at Town Hall had been switched off.
My dad knows the people who run the city alarm systems. I'm going to see if they can give us a little more information.
We found a fire alarm key at Alexi's shop.
Did he say anything about it?
He flipped.
Really? What did he say?
He said that he didn't want to go through something like this again.
Interesting.
What do you think he meant?
I don't know. I'll ask my dad. He seems to know a lot about everyone in town.
I mean, yeah.
It's your turn.
He's a lawyer.
Take it from here.
Damn. That goes here. Okay, so we just pop this in here. Press the button. Prints something out. And
I need to figure out which accelerant matches these figures.
question mark. How do the book on this? Come on. That would be in here, right? To the left, nothing to the right. Doing wrong here.
Is the world ending? If the world is not ending, whatever you gotta say can wait.
It's Nancy. I just have a quick question.
Drew, it is not chit-chat hour. Some of us have work to do, and some of us are currently being detained and should act accordingly.
Okay, Mr. Cranky Pants. We won't talk.
Mm-hmm.
So great. Hold on. All right. Gotta call Dad.
Nancy, hi.
I need help interpreting some sample data.
All right. What do you need?
I have data from a gas chromatograph, but I don't know what the output means.
I think I may have just the thing you need at the office. I'll have it dropped off to your friends just to be sure it gets to you.
Perfect. I'll have my friends keep an eye out on the fireplace mantle for the delivery.
Perfect. There we go.
What exactly is Alexi's story?
He was just like you, a very popular detective. He used to be known as the Magnificent Markovic.
That's him?
Sure is. Or was, I guess.
No fee too small, no case too big? Huh, I guess I always thought those were just stories.
Does Nancy get paid for
those
this?
stories were? It was a long time ago.
I just found out something big about the alarm system. I think I need your help.
I'm at your disposal. What do you need?
I think that the alarm was disabled at the old town hall. I need you to look into it.
Now that is a big break. I think I may know just the person to talk to about that. Give me a call back in a few minutes.
Can we finish talking first? No?
You've reached the personal line of Carson.
Ugh.
Drew. Please direct all business
Yeah. George, I need you to go to the house. I need you to get something.
Hi.
Your turn to take over.
George, reporting for duty.
At your disposal, I know, right? Change turn of phrase. On the mantle. Okay, well,
What's up?
I'm turning the case over to you.
I'm on the case.
You've reached the personal line of Carson Drew. Please direct all business matters to the firm switchboard.
alright, Ned, go talk to the person who's supposedly my rival. She doesn't have 2 brain cells to rub it together, so...
Ned, I'm going to need your help with something.
You name it.
I need you to help us out with Deirdre.
How so?
You know how she's always flirting with you?
Oh, no, she's not. She's just nice.
Right. Nice, but only ever to you. Does that sound strange?
No, I'm a very pleasant person.
Ned.
I know you're right. It's just a little weird.
It's a lot weird, but this is a desperate time situation.
What do you need?
Dear Dom.
Pour on that trademark Nickerson charm. See
His
what
charm.
you can pry out of her.
You're sure
His
this
charm.
is okay with you?
I'm not the jealous type, and also I'm in jail and would like to get out.
Those are solid points.
And also, I'm in jail and want out.
Take over.
What kind of car does Ned drive? Ned drives... Yeah, that looks like an old Toyota Corolla.
Ned, how's it going?
Hi, Deirdre. I'm fine.
You certainly is. Are you joining me?
Actually, I just need a little more information from you. Nancy's in trouble.
Sigh. Nedstifer, that girl doesn't deserve you. But I'll help, because I'm wonderful, right?
You could say that.
Great, because I did.
Can you tell me about Alexi?
What's everyone's deal with him lately? I don't really know much. Apparently, he was accused of some crime when he was younger. No one really trusts him now.
What crime?
I really don't know.
What crime?
Creepy. I mean, he does work in an antique shop.
Why is that creepy? Oh, okay.
Could you tell me about what happened at the fire? Please, it's really important.
Nedgar, I've been over this with everyone a million different times.
Nedley. His name is Nedley.
But I am actually bored of talking about that fire that I saw.
Please, for me?
Okay, for you. I was out jogging and I saw the fire.
I didn't know you were a jogger.
Yeah, I'm into all of that health stuff.
As she takes a sip of her.
So then what happened?
I saw a bunch of smoke. Brenda Carlton was there, and the antiques guy. Nancy, too.
Did you notice anything strange?
Nancy, too?
Do you really think that Nancy was behind the fire?
Don't know, but I do know it's looking pretty rough for her right now.
Why were you at town hall at the time of the fire?
I just was.
You must have been there for a reason. What was it?
Fine, just stop giving me that desperate look. I can't handle it. I was following Nancy.
What?
I thought she was cheating, since you guys were so far ahead. So I followed her and found a note someone left for her. I intercepted it. It had a time and a place, so I went. Nothing happened.
Do you still have the note?
Yes, here.
Did it come in that bag?
Yeah. It was raining pretty hard that night. Whoever left it must have wanted to make sure it wouldn't get ruined.
Interesting. I like these notes here. Key, cat, what, words, love Ned. Hey, courtroom, action.
Thanks.
Obviously an anagram of some kind.
Do you visit the novelty shop often?
Sure, I love that place. I demanded that Tony go there, and now she's super into it too.
Why do you go to the novelty shop so often?
We've been having a lot of house parties lately, so I go a lot. You know, it's a shame that you never come to our parties.
I've never been invited.
Consider yourself perpetually invited.
You're pretty competitive when it comes to Nancy.
If you say so.
Are you enjoying seeing her in trouble?
I'll be honest. I'm enjoying it a little.
Why?
She's so perfect at everything. It's like, save a little for the rest of us. My parents are always bugging me. Why aren't you more like that Drew girl? She's in whatever stand, just save the blah 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 from the who cares. It gets old.
Yeah.
Anyway, don't you think that I'd like to be all jet set, dashing across the globe and getting curses put on me and meeting cute guys?
That does sound exciting.
Seriously.
What do you think about Tony?
She's got a lot of pull in this town. Who knows what she could be trying to get away with?
Bye.
Bye.
All right, so Tony is a city councilwoman and thinks that Nancy keeps making the city council look bad. Deirdre over here is just a bitch and hates Nancy because Nancy's better than her at everything. Alexei, I'm guessing because he is a former teen detective, youth detective, whatever, that he's jealous of Nancy's success, basically being what she is being what he always wanted to be. And then Brenda Carlton, not entirely sure why she wants to take Nancy down. I mean, there's the whole antique of the world thing, but it's got to be something more. I feel like.
What do you think Brenda is up to?
Shh, sorry, can't talk about this now. Suspect is on the move. Wait, false alarm. Suspect is just grabbing a snack. Suspect loves snacking.
We need some info from Tony. Can you take the lead since she likes you?
You got it. Better not do anything interesting when I'm gone.
How's the stakeout?
Pretty good. I don't think she's on to me. On a related note, I have no idea what she's doing.
Want some ice cream?
No, eating ice cream is my cover. But she's been here for like 10 decades. I've already had all of the flavors on the menu. Ugh, if this investigation doesn't stop soon, forget the new sundress I got. I won't be able to fit in my house.
Bye.
Talk to you later.
I've had all the flavors on the menu. He's just like terrified.
I can't do that now.
Hello?
Deirdre gave me a note. She said it was just like the one that led you to the fire.
Great. I have some dusting kits in my room.
There we
See if you can pull a print from the note.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye.
I should dust these where no one will see me.
That's not a good place. Oh, well, he can't do it because he doesn't have the dusting kit. That's okay. I want to check the thing anyway. I mean, he did say he wanted to become just like Nancy and like a detective in his own right. So he dropped that plot line like a fucking rock.
Yum. I need a safe place to dust these. Maybe the desk in Nancy's room. This looks like a good place to dust the note. Got it.
That a good print? Call Nancy first.
Hello?
Bye.
Bye.
Right? Because inevitably, once you get a print, you have to find the stuff to match it.
I'm turning the case over to you.
I'm on the case.
I'm on the case. Where put that? Carson!
Hello?
Any luck getting me out of jail?
No such luck just yet, but I'm working on getting a ticket home.
You don't need to do that. I'll figure this out.
There's no way I can stay here knowing what you're going through back home. I'm getting a ticket home ASAP. You won't change my mind.
Thanks, Dad.
It's the least I can do. I talked to the chief. He's not going to budge.
Oh, shoot.
But look, you do whatever you need to do until I get back. I trust your judgment. If you run into any trouble with the chief, come to me.
Okay. What do I do if I can't clear my name?
Don't worry about that right now.
It's a little hard not to.
If it comes to that, you let me worry about the court proceedings. I'm not going to let anything bad happen to you.
I guess I'm lucky that I have a prosecutor for a father.
And I'm lucky to have a daughter who only rarely goes to jail. Okay, I'll upgrade it to almost never. Don't worry, you're not guilty and you've got me in your corner. We'll get through this.
So, what did you find out about the alarm system?
You're right, it was switched off. According to my friend at Heights Security, the alarm was disabled on site at 2:17 the afternoon of the fire. I hope that helps.
You bet it does. Thanks. How's Hannah doing?
She's so sorry she couldn't be here for you. She said she's rushing back home. I told her that we'd take care of things, but you know how she is.
I should get going.
I'll see you soon.
All right, where were we? All right, George.
Hi.
I just spoke to my dad. He said the alarm at Town Hall was disabled at 2:17 the day of the fire. Can you check everybody's alibi at that time?
You bet. We'll figure out where everyone was when the alarm was disabled.
It's your turn to take the case.
George, reporting for duty.
George. Fucking book. And you need a little Prius.
Salutations.
Where were you before you saw the fire? At around 2 p.m.
I was going to talk over at the River Heights Historical Society.
What was the talk about?
We were talking about the time capsule. Not that that matters now that it's been burned to a crisp. It was due to be opened at the Anvil Days Festival. You should know this. The winner of the Clues Challenge gets to add something of their own when it's resealed.
The talk you said you were giving at the Historical Society was canceled.
What are you talking about?
It never happened. Where were you really?
It was not canceled. I showed up, I gave my talk, there was a reception, then I left. Same as always.
That's not what I heard.
What you heard was wrong. So why don't you just butt out?
Why were you really at the
Old
Town Hall?
I wasn't. I was just passing by.
We have evidence that you were there. What were you doing?
I was trying to open the time capsule.
Why?
That's none of your business. I didn't start the fire. I don't have to put up with this harassment.
We didn't start the fire.
Can I try that old game you have?
Oh, yeah, that. I haven't played that in ages. Be warned, I rebuilt that game. I know the tricks, so I'm pretty much unbeatable.
Ah. How fast can you press all the numbers in order from 1? This sucks. I hate this game, but I can do it. 1, 2. I have to eventually just memorize the big locations of things. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 13. Oh, there it is. 14. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Three, 4, 25, 6, 8, 9, 30, 1, 32, 32, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41. 1 minute, 28 seconds. Bam. Didn't beat him. Damn close. Nice.
Great to see you again.
I understand that you were upset that Nancy ruined your big story about the antiquities of the ancient world show.
Yes, I was, but that's the business. I lose stories constantly.
That's the biz.
There's no such thing as a solid story until it hits the airwaves, and even then...
Wouldn't you want to get back at Nancy after she ruined your big debut?
I did, and then I got over it. Do you have any clue how busy I am? I don't even have the energy to hold a grudge, and if I did, I'd never have time to do anything about it.
You've impersonated Nancy in the past, haven't you?
Possibly. I've done some crazy things to get a story. It's part of the job.
How crazy?
I can't give away my methods. A lot of what I do is setting up a trap and seeing if anyone falls for it. And when they do, wham! See you at 11 'cause you just got 9'd.
That's not exactly news.
Nope, it's better. It's actually interesting.
Wow, it's like you have no journalistic integrity whatsoever.
Where were you around 2 on the day of the fire?
Live and on the scene, as usual. I'm pretty sure most of the town saw the broadcast, and this story is on the fast track to national coverage.
You didn't answer my question.
I'm sorry, I'm working on a lead. I have to work on my notes. Great to see you again.
Deirdre said she intercepted a note intended for Nancy.
What do you mean?
She was following Nancy and snagged the note.
So someone was trying to lure Nancy to the fire with a note?
Yes, exactly.
What's to say she didn't write the note herself? I've seen that sort of thing before.
What's to say she did?
Basic logic. I couldn't possibly be guilty. Look at this note that anyone...
No, I had a feeling you have some feelings about this woman here.
Why were you at the antique store?
Trying to get some background on Alexei. Didn't go all that well.
Why not?
He's not a fan of the media, and he's cranky, and he's old, and I broke one of his things on accident, and he would not let it go.
Have you turned up anything on Tony?
Yeah, Brenda.
I'd love to. That's the only thing that could make this story better.
What do you mean?
Tragedy? Government cover-up? Now that's a national story. I would kill for Tony to be wrapped up in this.
Do you think Tony might actually be behind the fire?
My sense tells me no. But my ratings say please, please let it be her.
Why?
She looks all upstanding, but she's on the take. I mean, she just has to be.
What do you know about Tony and the fire?
I've got it on good authority that she was putting the squeeze on the police to take someone into custody. Didn't seem to care who took the fall, as long as it happened fast.
Did she push for Nancy to be arrested?
Doubt she even gave it that much thought. She wanted the fire off her list and in yesterday's headlines on the double.
Bye.
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 Hey!
How do I know you didn't forge the note you gave Ned?
Forge the note? Is forgery even a thing people do anymore?
Yes, it happens all the time.
That's stupid. I would have just typed it up, printed it out, cut out the middleman.
Do you know anything about Alexei?
Right.
Like you can figure out what printer it came from based on Times New Roman.
That old man weirdness. and old man smell. I don't know if one causes the other or if that's just how he rolls. We shouldn't even have to deal with him. He should have been arrested years ago.
Arrested? For what?
Oh, it's nothing.
I'd really like to know why you think Alexei should have been arrested.
I see that.
Are you going to tell me?
No, probably not. Why don't you go ask him yourself if you care so much?
Where were you at 2:17 on the day of the fire?
I was out on the clues challenge, same as you. Don't believe me? Call Jessica, 555-2741, or Holly, 555-6388.
Jessica and Holly.
See ya!
George, look. She's refusing to move. All I want to do is snoop through her stuff, and she's making that impossible. Can you help? Go make her move.
Ugh, fine.
Hey!
Would you like to go for a walk somewhere?
No.
Okay, good talk. Goodbye.
Okay, good talk.
How did it go? It doesn't look like it worked.
Brilliant observation. I see why you're the one doing the stakeout.
Ouch, uncalled for.
Sorry. I just want Nancy
Come
out.
on, that's a little gentle ribbing between friends. That's fine.
Talk to you later.
That's fine. I think it's a
Hi, welcome. What can I get for you?
Is the town hall on the Historical Society's list of protected properties?
Of course. That building is very important to this town.
So that means no one could knock it down to build something newer, right?
Well, that's the gist of it.
You don't seem to like Nancy, from what I've seen.
What are you implying?
Nothing.
Good.
You're fighting a lawsuit about the land the old town hall stands on.
Yes, I'm in government. You want a full list of the suits I'm dealing with, grab a notebook and clear your calendar for the rest of the week.
What was going to happen with the old town hall?
There is a proposed land use issue at the
Oh, I'm being
thinking of dismantling the structure.
raided. Hello, welcome everybody.
The city. It's nothing to get excited about. These things.
Hello and welcome. Versus 2 minutes before I'm about to wrap up the stream, but welcome anyway.
You wanted the building to burn down so you could sell the land, didn't you?
This is a big accusation.
I'd cool it. Understand me?
See, she said cool it. She runs an ice cream shop. It's funny.
Nancy saw a snowflake ice cube, just like what you use here at the fire's point of origin.
That's some compelling evidence. Does she still have it?
But, bump.
Do you know much about Alexei's past?
So funny.
I do.
He mentioned that he used to be a detective like Nancy.
Wow. He's usually pretty secretive about that. Did he mention that he let the power go to his head and stole from the people he was supposed to be helping? The town turned on him. He lost all his friends, and even his family practically disowned him.
He says he was framed.
In all this time, he's never proven his innocence. Must have been quite the detective.
He still seems upset about it.
Everyone's so catty.
Bitter about the whole thing. Did you know he's been jealous of Nancy all these years? She got what he wanted, and he hates it.
That's the thing. I don't think he looks that old to me, but I don't know anything, I guess. This is kind of what this is. Yeah, no, I mean, she's... Yeah, they're all... Something is just wrong about everybody. They're all pretty awful.
Can you tell me what happened during the fire?
It's still an open investigation. I can't give that information out to just anyone. I am a city official, so I have a certain responsibility here.
Is there anything at all you can tell me about the fire?
Obviously, it's a
well,
sad
thank
moment
you.
in town's history, but the way this
I'm so
community has
flattered.
responded really shows off what's great about this city and this country.
Do you think Alexei's the type to try to frame Nancy?
He might.
There are so very few. This is very true.
Can I have some ice cream?
I was hoping you'd ask.
Oh, she's okay with that. All right. I like chocolatey cherry stuff. Best. Alright, well, we have to figure out how to get Nancy, these two to talk. Oh, and we have to call What's-Her-Face and What's-Her-Face. These two.
Hello? Hi. Deirdre Shannon gave me your number.
Who is this 45-year-old woman?
Sure.
Where were you yesterday around 2 p.m.?
Hanging out with my friends.
Who was there?
Deirdre and Jessica. We were working on the clues challenge.
Are you sure about that?
Positive. You can ask Jessica if you want.
This woman is a massage therapist. It's Jolly and Heska.
Okay. Thanks for your help.
Bye.
Bye. Thanks for your help.
Hello?
Hi. Deirdre gave me your number. Can I ask you a quick question?
Sure?
Where were you yesterday around 2 p.m.?
Working on the clues challenge.
Who was there?
It was me and Holly.
What about Deirdre?
See, now she sounds young at least. She sounds kind of like the peppy intern kind of thing.
As usual.
What do you mean by that?
As usual, that's prime voice acting.
She's not a very good team member. She's never where she says she's going to be. She's always running around, and she'll never say where she's been. I shouldn't have said that. Don't tell her I said that. Oh, I have to go.
I'll let you go.
Bye.
Okay.
Hi.
Alexei lied about his alibi.
That means he's a priority suspect. Keep a close eye on him and try to figure out what he would gain by burning down Town Hall.
I'm turning the case over to you.
Turn it back over to Nancy Drew. Turning the case to you, Nancy Drew. Put that there. Meeting. She was working. Can't confirm. Arson.
Nancy, I'm so glad you called.
I'm so glad you called. There's nothing new. Okay. Bess can talk to What's-Her-Face in the ice cream shop.
Nancy, what's up?
I'm passing the case to you, Bess.
I'm on the case.
Hi, welcome. What can I get for you?
Can you tell me where you were at 2:17 on the day of the fire?
Here.
Here.
Bye.
Bye.
Excellent. Bye. We continue trying to find the thing. Oh yeah, Bess's VA is great. I love her. It's funny too because Bess and George have actually changed VAs around a little bit, but like these are the ones that stick in my brain.
Hi.
I'm passing the case to you.
I'll take it from here.
Nedley. Nedley.
Your turn to take over.
Time to help Nancy.
Time to help Nancy. Oh my god, you're such a fucking brown noser. Push your face a little deeper into that ass. Go. Take your 2008 Toyota Corolla.
Seems like your friends aren't as confident about where you were as you seem to think they'd be.
Between you and me, they're kind of dumb.
That's not a very nice thing to say about your friends.
You talk to them or something, right? I'm not wrong. Anyway, we're not for real friends. They're still in the 90-day trial period. I can return them in their original packaging at any time.
Thanks. Bye.
Wow. It is a reliable automobile. I, in fact, had a 2005 Toyota Corolla, and I pushed that thing to about 250,000 miles before the salt in New England finally took it. And now I have a 2008 Mazda that is maybe about 120,000 miles. The reason it's rusting already is because it sat in a driveway for like 3 months, not moving,
What's up?
being touched. So,
Goodbye.
Bye.
you know, there's not a lot going on. Okay. God, wrecked here.
Hello?
I'm turning the case over to you.
I'm on the case.
Loop closed, not open. Just a little bit, there we go. Okay. Friends didn't back Alibi.
Can you take a look at this?
Be right there for an evidence check.
Have a good night. That's all right. I'm going to be heading to bed pretty soon myself. So don't worry. Okay. I think this might actually be a perfect place to stop. Ed. Must wake up in the morning and go to the work. Okay, yeah. No, I think this is going to be a good spot. I think that's actually my last save. It says something about this game. I've played it already. Played it recently enough that I still have a save on the same thing. Okay, so yeah, that's our stream for the night. Thank you all for joining, and thank you for the raid. That was amazing. Thank you. Sorry to have it be so short since you joined, but, you know, East Coast time, and it is 11 o'clock at night. I gotta go to bed. A little bit of ice cream. Couple spoons. Anyway, that's our stream for tonight. Thank you all again for joining. We're going to pick up with some more of this for sure on Thursday. I'm starting to feel a little bit more confident in things, so maybe I will stream again on Tuesday. Keep an eye out on social medias down below or over on my Discord here, or if I do decide to stream on Tuesday. Tuesday is up in the air though, so don't count on it, I guess is what I'll say. I will definitely discuss it in the Discord probably the day before about how I'm doing. I'm kind of liking how the pace that I'm doing here. Like, it's not too taxing for coming back to things. And I really am trying to take it a little slowly to make sure I don't push myself too hard. Like, I went to IKEA this last weekend on Sunday. I went to IKEA. I just got one thing. I brought the shelving thing back. Not complicated stuff either. I put it together in about 5 minutes, and then like I was falling asleep at 8 o'clock. So I'm definitely still at the period where doing like a single big thing can really tire me the hell out. And unfortunately, as much as I love streaming for all of you, it definitely tires me out still. So you know, I have to try and be kind to myself and take it easy, which is why I can't commit to doing Tuesday for sure. But I am kind of hoping that maybe I can. But I will definitely be back on Thursday with more of Alibi and Ashes. So we will definitely be back for that. Until then, have a great weekend, everyone. Ironically, this is going to be my Easter weekend because we didn't really do anything last weekend. My boyfriend was working on Sunday. So he's not working this Sunday. My family and I have decided to do our Easter dinner then, so we can have our ham and sweet potatoes, and we're gonna have brownie ice cream sundaes. But yeah, if you are just having a wonderful regular weekend, I hope it's nice. It doesn't look like it's going to be terribly nice here in New England, but you know, whatever. And since I definitely won't see you beforehand, if you are anywhere around the Path of Totality for the eclipse on Monday, I hope you very much enjoy that. And if you are going to look at the eclipse, either use a pinhole projector or make sure that the glasses you use are certified and are ISO certified and will actually protect your eyes. Do eye damage by looking at the sun. I will actually be in a medical appointment at the time the eclipse begins, which is kind of hilarious. It's going to be a medical appointment for my bottom surgery, no less. So to kind of follow up on some things and take some care of the surgery site, which is just too funny to me that that's going to be happening during an eclipse. But yeah, when I leave, I'm definitely going to whip out the glasses because While here in Boston, we will not be in the path of totality, we are going to be about 90%. So it's going to be pretty damn close. There was just no way for me to get up into far north enough to get to the path of totality from taking like a day off or something. I don't have the time. Slowly building my balances back up, but I have quite a few vacations planned this year and I want to use them. So yeah, if you do manage to catch the eclipse, enjoy it responsibly and safely. Make sure that you do not get any eye damage from it, but it's going to be really cool to have that happen if you're in that path. So anyway, so I will definitely see you all on Thursday. I will maybe see you all on Tuesday. I will post in the Discord if there's any change to whether I do Tuesday or not. For now, assume not. If I don't say anything, assume not. But have a great weekend, everyone. I'll see you all soon. Bye.